Yo everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins Gate 0. Last left off we'd met, what are they calling her? Kana here? Who looks quite a bit like Masuke Krisu, admittedly. Slight different though, but we know her more as Kagari. Of course the others haven't figured it out yet. Anywho, Mayu just walked in. Huh? Do we have visitors? Almost at the exact same time Kana opened the handkerchief, I heard Mayu's soft voice from the front hall. Evidently she was back from shopping. Oh, and Suzuha's here. Suzuha was behind her too. That was a weird combination. Had they run into each other on the way? Oh, Mayuri? It's Luca. Brother Luca, who was it? Who is this? She's a guest who's staying with my family. Kana bowed her head a little. Wow! For some reason, Mayu gave her a happy little sigh as she looked at the handkerchief in Kana's hands. That's an Upa, right? Huh. Inside the white handkerchief was a faded Upa keychain. Do you like Upa? Mayushi loves him too. Is this your clue? It was an old Upa keychain. Was that really a clue? But how old is this? It looks pretty old. It really did, come to think of it. Upa was a character from the Rainet Kakeru anime. Upa production had only been around a few years now, but the one I was looking at was very old. This is probably green to start with. It's the Forest Fairy version. Forest Fairy? Yep, it was in the movie that just came out. Mayushi's got one too, see? But the design's a little different. I couldn't see any difference at all. This keychain's really hard to find, so I was looking everywhere for it, and then Luca found it and bought it for me a while ago, remember? Yeah, I just happened to see it on sale. That's strange though. If it's a new movie, it couldn't have been on sale that long. And yet, it's so old, huh? What's that in her? Oh yeah, super, I see it now. It's the ear. Hopefully Suzuha saw it and remembered. Only then did he realize how pale Kana's face was. Are you okay, Kana? Are you not feeling well? I'm fine. She doesn't look fine. Kana tried to stand up and almost fell forward. Lukako quickly grabbed her. Oh no, I'll get you something cold. I went to grab the bottle of water out of the fridge when I noticed that Suzuha was staring at Kana in shock. Suzuha? This is impossible. Huh? Strangely, Kana wasn't the only one who was shaking a little. Suzuha was, too. No, that Upa. What's wrong, Suzuha? I know that Upa. It's... Hey, Suzuha. Kaga staggered a few steps towards Suzuha and then a few steps more. It couldn't be. No, there was just no way. But thankfully they didn't drag this out too hugely long because it's, you know. Are you? Kagari? What? Are you Kagari? Are you Kagari Shina? Kagari's eyes went wide. And she slowly collapsed on the floor. Ah! A stray sheep. Okay. Well, calm down a bit. Yes, thank you. She's still Kana. Kana had passed out after hearing the name Kagari Shina from Suzuha. But with help from Lukaku and the girls, she woke up 10 minutes later. But she still didn't look very good. Oops. Okay, I didn't skip anything. Lukaku and Mayuri, sorry, but can you go buy something cold to drink? Huh? And some of those cooling sheets you can put on your forehead would be nice too. I felt bad for Lukaku, but I probably didn't want either of them hearing what we were about to discuss. Yep, okay, let's go, Luka. Oh, yeah. Lukaku seemed interested in hearing about what was going on, but still, he went with Mayuri. At least once again, there's no naked fighting shower scene this time round. I'd hate for that to happen again. Anyways, what happened next was the problem. Kana? Kagari, where have you been? What have you been doing? What? Suzuha opened her mouth the second Mayuri and Lukaku left. Her words were sharp as a knife blade, and Kana looked terrified. What the hell were you thinking when you... Wait, Suzuha, she lost her memories. What did you say? I explained what had brought Kana here. I'm about to reveal an important secret to you, Nya. Oh god. Oh god, which one? Instinctively I want to go with Krisu, because Krisu? But let's go with this. Why are you blushing, Nya? Well, it's a girl's secret. What are you imagining, Nya? It's probably not that, Nya. It's about Daonya Nakuna. Nakuna? Yukina? Oh, that. You don't want to know the secret, Nya? Dao's not a girl. That's true. What about Yukuna's secret then? Don't you want to know it? Suzuha would probably kill me. I'll pass. I want to know. Suzuha can't touch me, hopefully. That would be scary. I explained what had brought Kana here. Amnesia. Then she doesn't even know where she's been. Yeah, but there's something we need to find out first. Whether or not she really was really Kagari Shina. Kana. Oh, yes? Do you remember what we were just talking about? Yes. What do you want to do? Should we wait for you to recover a little more before we continue? No, I'm fine. She was clutching her upa so hard that her fingertips had gone white. But there was a light in her eyes as she looked up at Suzuha. Okay, let's get back at it. Suzuha, what makes you say that this is Kagari? That upa, Kagari never let go of it. She said it was a present for her mom that would keep her safe. Kana slowly opened her hands. The tiny upa was staring up at us with a silly look on its face. A present from her mom. A present from Mayuri. Kana said that upa was the one thing she had with her. That's right. I woke up without my memories, and the only thing I had was this keychain. Woke up? Yes. Woke up where? A mountain path in Chiba, near the province borders. The priest of a nearby temple happened to be passing by, and he found me lying on the ground. I stayed there for a while, but they said the temple was a place of spiritual training, and they couldn't let a girl stay there for very long. So they sent you to Lukaku's place? Yes. The priest thought that Luka was a girl. So they thought it would be good to send me to a home with a girl my age. Poor Luka. Oh, I never thought of that. If only I had known you were so close. The guest that Lukaku had mentioned a few days ago was probably that priest, which meant that Kagari Shina had been there the whole time. We've been searching blindly for her without any idea, and she was there the whole time. Just like the IBN 5100. Oh my god, the parallels! If only I'd taken Lukaku's calls. we wouldn't have gone through all this. Though, if only you had replied back like the decent man you are, or should be, Okabe. So, Kana, do you remember anything when you heard the name Kagari? To be honest, I don't know. But it feels like I've heard it before. And Kana's words cut off as she looked at Suzuha. That girl from before. You mean Big Sis Mayuri? Mayu? That's Mayuri Shina. Mayuri? Somehow when I saw her, I felt very warm. Even if she was Kagari Shia, she would only have known Mayuri after she'd grown up. But her appearance can't have changed that much, which meant that it would make sense that seeing her would stir some feelings within Kagari. Hey, can I see that again? Oh, sure. Kagari handed the old Upa over. Where? Kagari handed the old Upa over to Kana. I'm hoping that's meant to be Suzuha, and there's just a slight error, and this is not some weird dual personality thing going on. Yeah, this is definitely Kagari's. And does that mean I'm this Kagari Shina girl? I think so. We can't be sure yet, but that would make sense. No, I'm sure of it. This is Kagari. The keychain is proof of it. Big Sis Mayuri gave this to Kagari. But how could you have amnesia, of all things? The keychain probably did belong to Kagari, but she could have been gifted it by Kagari Shina, or she could have picked it up off the ground. Of course, Suzuha said that the keychain was very important to Kagari, and I'm assuming Suzuha mentioned how she does kind of look like the girl. It was unlikely that she dropped it or gave it to someone, which meant... Then the door opened and Mayu poked her head through to see what was going on. Oh my god, that was the saddest tutu ever. Is everything okay? Oh, sorry, thanks for getting that. No, not at all. The drinks and cooling sheet were taken out of their plastic bags and put on the desk. So, Nukako wanted a moment for her to take a sip of the drinks he'd bought. Waited a moment for her to take, then he spoke with a quivering voice. So, is Kana this Kagari girl that Anime was looking for? Yeah, that's probably the case. I'm so glad. Now at least you know your name. Luka. Kana, that is Kagari, smiled gently when she saw how relieved Lukako was. But then, do you know where her real family is? No, that's... Suza was Kagari's neighbour when they were kids. But she moved 12 years ago and hasn't been able to find her since, isn't that right? That's right. All of a sudden I started missing her, so I came to Uncle Okuin for help. So that's the situation, which means that Suzuha doesn't know anything about Kagari's family, or where she lived. I see. That was the only answer I could come up with. It's not a bad fabrication to come up with on the top of your head. If you told Kagari that she was a time traveller from the year 2036 who came here 12 years ago, it would only confuse her. Now, if only we could get her memories back, we could know exactly what happened. She learned her name and met both Suzuha and Mayuri. Mayuri's presence alone had to be a big deal. Kagari? Yes? What's your last name? I didn't hear it before, so I'd like to learn it. Well, they said it's Shina. Oh, then we got the same last name. Then you have got the same last name as Mayushi. Mayushi's last name is Shina. Mayuri Shina. Mayuri Shina. Yeah, That makes me happy. I never met anyone with the same name as me. I see. Yep. So I'm really glad to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you too. Maya was using her natural truthfulness to try and open up to Kagari. If it worked, maybe she could bring back her memories. Luca told me you got amnesia. Is that true? Yes. That means you don't know who you are, doesn't it? Yes. I see. That must be really tough, huh? Because that means you forgot about the people you love, right? Moshi thinks that's really, really sad. I don't know how to say this, but Moshi will help too. So let's do our best, okay? Mayuri smiled. I could see Kagari's eyes well up with tears. What? Did Moshi say something weird? No, it's not that, just hearing you say that made me so happy for some reason. And it's not just Moshi. Hakuin, Suzu and Luca all feel the same way. Yes, of course. I'll do anything I can. Thank you, Luca. Mayuri. I'm tilting my head right now, just trying to picture it. Because in my head, Mayuri and Luca get together, and then I was gonna say they would end up having Kagari, but she isn't, she gets orphaned sadly. So that idea is out, unless of course they kidnap her, or unless they keep this version of her, and then there's two. I'm just gonna continue onwards. I could leave Kagari to Mayu and Luca, and she'd be just fine. The question was what to do now. Luca, can you do me a favor? What is it? Can Kagari stay at your place for a while longer? Huh? In the meantime, we'll try to figure out what she's been doing until now. Oh, of course, I don't mind. Is that okay with you too, Suzuha? That's fine. Suzuha probably wasn't completely happy with that, but she nodded anyways. Our first priority now is to get back Kagari's memories. Then I can see you if I go to Luca's place, right? Can Marishi come over to play? Of course, right Kagari? Right. Suzuha, you should try and drop by as often as possible too. That's possibly the best way to get her memories back. Okie dokie. Alright, if you're not having a Christmas party, I'd like to have a New Year's party. Can you come too, Kagari? It'd really make me happy. Huh? Can I? Of course, right, Luca? Yeah, let's all have a party together. Anytime you got three girls together, they'll start chattering like birds. Because a guy. The girls, although one of them was a guy, began to chatter away. Poor Luca. I had my own work to do. First, I had to let Mocha know we'd found her. Did you? I guess you do? Oh, there we go. That works. I didn't realize we had her online. We found Kagari Shina. Knowing Mocha, she would respond almost immediately. No, wait, where? A friend who was working at a shrine was taking care of her. She was found in the mountain path near the Chiba border, but she lost her memories from before then. She was so close, wow. We've been looking for whoever is after her, but can't find any info. It's a pretty big group. It may be a pretty good group. It would be a big help if you can keep it up. Okay. That was all I needed to do for Mocha. And to be honest, doing it this way is a lot better than trying to contact her via phone. Do I even have her in my contacts? Yeah, there she is. I just love that they all have these emotions. The emotions, emoticons, whatever. But we're still interested in the group that was looking for Kagari. I also wanted to know what she was doing lying on a mountain path. What was she doing out there? And with only an Oompa. Could she have been running from someone? Lukako, can I have a second? Yes, what is it? I'd like you to try and keep Kagari from leaving the shrine as much as possible. Huh? Why? Don't ask the reason, please. Ah, alright. If you say so, Okabe. I couldn't hurt to be careful. If it was nothing, then that was fine. Once Kagari got her memories back, I know for sure. No one knew when that would be, though. The day after Lukako took Kagari to the lab, I took Mayuri to Yanabayashi Shrine, although an Akibara not though, that makes sense, through an Akibara that was filled. Alright, I took Mayuri to Yanabashi Shrine through an Akibara that was filled with the Christmas spirit. There we go, we got it. Mayuri, and Okabe too. Lukako was smiling. He'd seen us before we could say anything. His smile was far too cute to belong to a man. Once again, I was forced to doubt his real gender. Poor Okabe, poor Luka. Luka, Kagari, tutu. And she's copying it too. Wow, Kagari, you're amazing. Huh? Why? Because he said Moshi. Because even when Moshi says tutu, no one ever says tutu back at first. It's so weird. Sometimes they have quotation marks around what they're saying, and sometimes they don't. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. It's hard for someone who's only just met you to understand that it's a greeting. Yep. So everyone says, "What's that?" But you just said tutu right back. So I'm impressed. I just kind of thought I should, maybe. Maybe Mayuri's strange greeting had embedded itself in some part of Kagari's mind. Which meant, even 25 years from now, Mayuri was still saying tutu. I like how that's the takeaway. Well, knowing Mayuri. About Kagari, something about her, find a way. Yeah, I know what she's on about. Because we know, oh gosh, I just realized, so far, they've not mentioned why that Kagari pointed a gun at Suzaha. So we know why Kagari ran. Was there something bothering you? I'm honestly a little relieved that Kagari lost her memories. I'm scared they might come back. I'm sure she hates me. But you still want them to come back anyway, right? Yeah, I guess. Dwelling on the past won't help. It just kind of bothers me. Sorry, don't tell anyone this. Got it. Ah, of course. Ah, it's weird. It's weird because we know stuff that people who've gone this way wouldn't know. Well, knowing Mayuri, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Okabe. Two. Thanks. I still don't know how to deal with her. She'd been 10 years old when she was separated from Suzaha. If that was 12 years ago, she should be 22 years now. 22 now. That meant she was older than me, but she was also Mayuri's adopted daughter. Oh god. That would make her like Suzaha, who was Daru's daughter. Suzaha was at least the same age as me and Daru, so I didn't need to worry about being polite to my elders, but... Alright, it's Christmas Eve today. Merry Christmas! You're right, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Was it okay to celebrate Christmas at a shrine? Semantics. By the way, Kagari, how are you doing? Not bad, but I still don't remember anything. No, there's no need to force yourself to remember things. When the time comes, the memory will come back on their own. It's better to think of things that way. I understand. Of course, she probably wanted to remember them faster than that. Something wrong? No, I was just thinking that Luca, Mayu, and you, of course, are all really nice. No, I'm not really nice. You don't need to blush. She'd been so depressed when I first met her. This was probably the first time I'd seen her smile. Her smile was somehow childish, and she seemed a lot younger than I'd been told she was. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be so informal with someone I just met. No, it's fine. I'm not very good at being polite either. That's right, Maisha would be happy if you just talk normally. That makes it feel more like we're friends, right? Friends? Yeah, friends. Thank you. Thanks, Mayuri. Yeah, friends, huh? Maybe this is how future Mayu became close to her as well. It wore often. That's what Suza had said about Kagari. And all of that was... It was my fault, wasn't it? If I did what Suza had wanted, would her life change? But for that to happen, I would have to once again... Okabe, are you okay? Oops. You don't look so good. Oh, it's nothing. I'm just not getting enough sleep. I see. I hope so. Anyway, what are you doing just now, Lukako? You look busy. Cleaning the shrine? Don't you clean it all the time? Felt like every time I come here, Lukako had a broom in his hand. Today's the big cleaning day, when we clean the parts we don't normally get to. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's almost New Year's. New Year's was a big deal for a shrine. I did the dusting a few days ago, but there's still stuff to do, so I'm having Kagari help. It doesn't feel right just to stay here and not do anything. I have to help a little. Help at least. A little, at least. Lukako and Kagari seem to be getting along just fine. Oh, Luka, guests? Oh, father. Lukako's father was poking his head out from behind the shrine. He had the look of a saint, but I knew he had some bad habits. Mostly the same type as Dao had. Dressing up Luka in Shrine Priestess clothes and having him help around the shrine was all his idea. And apparently his daughter as well, Lukako's sister. Oh, Akabe. Mayuri, Merry Christmas. Hi. This guy's nice, at least. Merry Christmas. Wait. Aren't you not allowed to say that? What's wrong, Okabe? No, nothing. Well, if it didn't bother them, I guess it was fine. More importantly, I need to talk to them about them for what they were doing for Kakagi. Actually, about Kana. Her name's Kagari, I heard. Luka told me. I had no idea you guys knew her. Small world, huh? That's right. So it would help a lot if she could stay here for a while. You seem to have your reasons, I hear. Of course, she's welcome to stay as long as she likes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. It's fine. It's like having a new daughter. A new daughter? Father, you already have my sister. He says a new one. It's like an addition. She never comes home though. And she knows I miss her, and she's just being mean. Oh, I just had an idea. Since we've got all these girls here, why don't you all help out at the shrine on New Year's? Help? As shrine priestess? Of course, Kagari and Mayuri too. We'll have you wear the outfit. How about it? I'll pay. But it's not fair to them. I don't mind, you guys are being helpful, really helping me, so it's the least I could do. Really? Maishi has got to get ready for the party on New Year's. And I like making cosplay outfits, but I don't know about wearing them. Mayuri, a shrine priestess... Mayuri, a shrine priestess outfit, isn't cosplay, you know. If so, aren't they Miko outfits? Nah. I see. Don't you want to see Mayu dressed up as a shrine priestess Okabe? Huh? Why is he asking me? Is that true, Ocarine? No, You can't fool me, it's written all on your face. No way. If I were to look at a mirror right now, I most definitely would say it was written on my face. I would definitely not say, see it written on my face. I see. Well, if Ocarine says so. Great. Glad to hear it. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with the spelling in this game? It's as if we've gotten a lot of them so soon together is probably the reason why I've noticed them a lot. Great, glad to hear it. That means I'll have to get the outfits ready. Hey honey! He must have been afraid that Mayu and Kagari were going to change their mind because he quickly ran in behind the shrine. You seriously can let that your guard down around that man. Sorry. No, there's no reason for you to apologize. But I know you were looking forward to the New Year's party. I can still do it after I'm done helping him, so don't worry. Yeah, that's right. I'll help too. Ask for anything you need. Thanks, Luca. But I don't know if I'll look good in the Shrine Priestess outfit. Don't worry, I'm sure you will. Really? Yeah. Maisha makes all kinds of cosplay outfits for friends, so I can tell. If you say so, I guess I'll try it. Yeah. Since I asked them to keep Kagari from leaving the shrine, she probably needed something like this to relax. Maybe that was why Lukaku's father asked her. No way. Either way, it's going to be a busy New Year's. Okay, I'll be going. Huh? You're leaving already? I haven't even brought you tea. I just came to see Kagari, that is all. Oh, ouch. What about Luca? Oh, Ocarine, Moshi is... I know, you want to talk about New Year's a little more, right? I'll be back at the lab. Thanks, Okabe. She bowed her head a little and smiled innocently. If she still had memories as a orphan, would she be able to smile like that? Come to think of it, what would Hayajo be doing on New Year's? She had said New Year's was a time for partying with your friends, but it didn't seem like she had any friends to party with. We know that angry voice. How many times do I have to tell you? Jeez. I heard a voice I thought I recognized. It was Hayajo herself. And she was yelling at a police officer? Which meant something to prove it? Just hold on. Hayajo. Oh, Okabe. Good Simon, can you help me with something? Officer, this is an adult woman, I swear it. Who are you? A friend of hers? I like how he instantly knew. I mean, we instantly knew, but still. Yes, a classmate. I'm a classmate at her college. Of hers at college. I didn't feel like explaining the whole thing. She wouldn't mind if I told a little lie like that. Probably. College? Tokyo Denki University? You could check it out yourself if you want, but... Oh, no, there's no need to go that far, I see. So, she isn't in elementary school? The policeman left, shaking his head. What's that all about? You could at least apologize. Maybe I'll sue. That just means he's decided he's dedicated to his job, right? You're just as bad, Okabe. Me? One look and you were sure that he'd mistaken me for a kid and was trying to take me back to the station, right? If so, that means you're thinking the same thing he was. That's not... Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. But I'm grateful for your help. Thank you. It's nothing. You should have just said so to begin with then. Come to think of it, Chris was the same way. We're all genius scientists like this. So, what are you doing here, Hayajo? Here, take a look. She showed me a big bag. Well, no. big because Maho was holding it. This actually wasn't a very big... Oh, poor Maho. It actually wasn't very big at all. It's that laptop I was talking about. I thought there might be someone in Akibara that could decrypt it, but evidently she was holding Chris's laptop. You're still working on that? Well, I don't want to invade her privacy, but I want to know what she was thinking and what she was trying to do. You're lucky. You got to talk to her before she died. Not in this world line, I didn't. But it still doesn't seem real to me. I just got a message out of nowhere that she died. I didn't even get to go to the funeral. So, I want to know a little more about Krisu. I know it may be a little too late now, but I guess it's my own way of coping with her death. Hayajo. So please, Okabe. Is there anything you could think of? Anything at all that could be a password? I knew how she felt. And I knew she wanted a way to cope. Because I still haven't come to grips with it myself. But still Sorry, but I don't. Okabe, I'm sorry. Is that how you're running away? Running away? That's why you stopped talking to Amadeus, too, right? Because you're running? She was right. I had run away. I'd run away from a chain of tragedy that had repeated itself thousands of times. And the result of that running away was who I was today. Krisu was really mad. She said you were a very cold person. I could imagine. Knowing her, she probably said all kinds of things about me. But that's right. I'm a cold person. I abandoned her. Okabe. My attitude must have affected her, because Maho had fallen silent. I realized too late that I made a mistake. I didn't need to put it like that. I'm sorry. No. This was really awkward. I need something to change the subject. Alright. Do you have any plans for New Year's? No? Not right now. Then why don't we all visit Yanabayashi Shrine? Mayuri and the others are going to be helping there. Mayuri? Oh, right. Mayuri wasn't there when she visited the lab. An old friend of mine. She's also a lab member. An old friend? Yeah. And we're having a party at the lab right after that. If you want, you can wear a Shrine Priestess outfit and help out too. A Shrine Priestess outfit? Is that cosplay? No, it's a real job, so it's not cosplay. See, ball pass. You probably won't have anything in my size. She's probably right, actually. They might have some of Lukaku's old clothes from his childhood around, but it seemed like a bad idea to mention that. Come on. You can at least try and tell me that I'm wrong. Sorry. So, are you meeting at the lab? What time should I be there? Huh? But I'll pass on helping out, but I want to visit a shrine on New Year's. As for the party afterwards, well, I'll think about it. That made sense. If she met Mayuri and didn't get along, there was probably no need to go to the party with her. Alright, I'll let you know the details then. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Yay! The time between then and New Year's flew by, with no incident. Parties and drinking at school. When that was over, Komima. Of course, all I did for that was watch Dao and Mayuri run around. And then it was January 1st, 2011. So, no month-long trip to a different world line where Soviet Russia was still formed and invaded Japan. Huh. This is very, very different. And I'm wondering, I'm glad I got the ending I got first. At least from this perspective, because I believe that ending is, well, you guys saw it, hopefully. It wasn't a good ending. Not in the long stretch of the by any imagination. I wonder if there are other branching paths that we could have gotten along the way there. I really can't remember what choices I made. There was chatting with Suzaha on the time machine, like looking at a message. There was calling Daru or sending him a line or whatever. There was maybe talking to Krisu and then turning off the phone. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think I'm going to end this episode here. We'll start the new year. We'll actually get to celebrate it this time. Next episode. Thank you all for watching, and catch you in the next one, where you get to see most of the characters dressed up as Shrine Priest Maidens. Look forward to that. Bye!